Welcome back to the Real Talk Trader, and today I am here at Forex Club HQ with the founder, Ryan. Our fully automated trading members in 2025 absolutely smashed it for minimal work. We have had members achieve max prop firm funding as well as take six-figure payouts in such a short space of time. So Ryan, tell us how our members have achieved that and the updates that are coming for our members this year.
Yeah, we've got some great upgrades coming to the full automated trading system, and the reason why we're continually looking to innovate and add upgrades is because the world is always changing in the trading space. And if you want to be the best, you want to keep getting the good, consistent results, you have to keep innovating, you have to keep trialing and testing different automated systems. And at the minute, we are, I believe, at the peak of our game. 2025 was absolutely insane. People were getting insane results using the next gen full automated trading system because it's user friendly. It's really easy and simple to use. You haven't got to do any coding. You haven't even got to learn how to trade. Like
what's the average time to get someone set up?
I mean, the tutorials. So with anything in life, you have to learn how to use it. You're not just going to learn in a few seconds, right? However, our entry from someone not knowing anything about trading to actually be trading in the live market can be as quick as 24 hours. And the reason why it is because the tutorials are only 4 hours long and they're broken down into step-by-step tutorials. So you can watch those tutorials. Great, that's it. You know how the system works. Play around with the system for a few days. If you need to, you can play around for a few hours, depending on how quick you want to learn, how much time you have. But some people have come in, they've really hit the ground running, and they've been set up, created a strategy, and straight into trading within 24 hours.
I always like to say, if someone joins on a Friday and they smash through everything, they can be set up, ready to go live. That's how easy it is.
Yes, that's easily done. Now, the best approach I would say for anyone is, there are going to be cases where people are set up and they're trading within 24 hours. 100% possible. It happens, and it's happened. But I'd say it's always good to spend a few days just to get to know the system, understand it, make a few mistakes, with playing around with the system. You're not going to break it. And then once you fully understand how the system works, then you're going to create some really amazing strategies. I mean, we saw strategies last year, didn't we? 80% strike rate, 2% drawdowns. And
100% profit.
It was crazy, mostly on gold, right? Gold was incredible last year. But what happened, you have a strategy, you've got these stats. It's either going to perform better, worse, or the same. And with gold last year, all the strategies were performing better. Gold was beautiful for us last year, and we saw a lot of traders getting funded. We've had traders now with over $1 million in funding and getting good, decent sized withdrawals. And it's all on automation. They're not sat at the charts all day.
We've got members that have gone full time. From the 1st of January this year, from working 9 till 5, not really having time to spend with their family, they are now full-time automated traders.
And that's not just because of how amazing the next gen system is. It's because they've put in the work. Input equals output. If you put in the work into anything, and then you're going to get decent results. You might not get results in the first day or the first week, but if you keep working at something and you learn how to use it correctly, you're going to get some good results. It's
input versus output.
It's a no-brainer. You work at something, you learn how to use it, you do it properly, you're going to get proper results. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And that's what the next gen automated trading system is. It gives people the opportunity to become high-level traders that make profit, because a lot of traders don't make profit, especially manual traders, but it's giving people the platform and the opportunity to become a high-level trader in a very short space of time with little to no knowledge, because all you need to understand is how to use the next gen system. That's all you need to learn. It's like a game. You don't need to know everything about the financial markets. You don't need to know about seasonality and different cycles. All you need to know is
how to follow the tutorials.
Is how to follow the tutorials. Which is why we got so much success, which is why we got so much great reviews, which is why you see on our social medias all the time, all these profit and withdrawal certificates from prop firms like FTMO.
And they can scan them.
You can scan the QR codes, it's all authentic, And we're quite big on transparency because obviously we're in an industry now where there are some people that aren't as transparent because, they're not as ethical in about what they're trying to do. With us, we like everyone to come in and you can see everything that we're doing. I mean, people can't even join unless they have a Zoom call because we don't accept everybody. We only accept the right people for our program and what we do, which is why we've got such a positive and successful community.
What would be the right person? Who would be the right person?
Well, the right person. So if someone's jumping a Zoom call, right? Let's say I had a Zoom call right now and someone came in, a red flag question to me would be, look, I need to make 10 grand a month really quickly. How can I do it? So
we get that.
Yeah, but we've got people making more than that now.
Yeah.
Right. But
Well, you look at Jake, 50 grand in a month, in 1 month.
And people are like, okay, this sounds crazy to me, 50 grand in a month. But it's not if you've got $1 million in funding, right? So we got people coming in to a Zoom call and they ask me a red flag question. I go, okay, why do you need to make 10 grand a month so quickly? Well, I have to make at least 10 grand every single month consistently. I've got credit card debt. Okay, look, this isn't for you. Okay. Trading, however much you want it to be, is not a mechanism to try and get you out of debt and to make you this exact figure every single month. This is trading. That's not realistic. I'm looking for people with realistic mindsets that want to learn, they want to grow, they want to be part of a good community which they know are going to support one another and help you get from point A to point B very quickly. With trading, there are no guarantees. And once you accept that, you start making money. With trading, if you try and use it to get you out of debt, you can make bad decisions. Because you've now put money into something, right, to try and learn, to try and upgrade, to try and upskill yourself. You didn't have that money in the first place because you're in debt. So now the money that you've purchased the next gen system with is money you didn't have in the first place. Now you're going to make bad decisions. Now you're going to get stressed, and now it's not just going to work out for you, is it? So the sort of people that I'm looking for are people that have the correct mindset to learn. They're not trying to use this as a means to try and get themselves out of a bad spot they got themselves into. You got to sort it out yourself, right? We're here to help people that want to grow, that want to become better people, want to do better in life, and those people that have got a good, strong, positive mindset. And that's the sort of people that we've got in our group.
And you don't have to be a special type of person. You can just be anyone that's willing to learn. You don't have to have any financial background. You could literally just be, we've got lots of full-time mums. We've got people that are working from like 6 till 8 from the morning to the evening. And it's just a case of you have to have some time to put in and a willingness to learn. And then the software does it for you. Like once you're set up, what's the time that you should put into managing it, maintaining it?
What I think is a good method, and from what I've seen from just chatting to all the traders that come into the community, I like to try and talk to as many traders as I can, is that they kind of broke down the tutorials. So the tutorials are roughly in total 4 hours long, right? So they watch a couple of hours one night, and then the next night they might just review a few things, write some notes, then they maybe watch a couple of hours again. They're like, okay, yeah, I understand it now. Rather than trying to take in all that information in one go. It's a lot to take in because you're trying to learn something new. Imagine if you've been on iPhone your whole life, and I give you an Android phone, right, a Samsung, and I say, right, here's 4 hours worth of tutorials on Samsung. Blimey, I've got to watch all this in one go. It's a lot to take in, right? But you know you're going to be able to use the phone. It's the same with our system. You know you're going to be able to use the system because you've got all the help and support that you need. What would be good is if you're watching this now and you're thinking, yeah, do you know what? This is the sort of system I want to get involved with, or you're already using next gen and you want to get even more success. Go and watch some of Gemma's previous YouTube videos of Gemma actually interviewing our traders that are already in the Forex Club. They've already had success, already funded, have already got withdrawals, all using the automated system. Go and watch those interviews because they're going to open your mind up and open your eyes up to a completely different world that you may not have seen before in the trading space. Especially if you're already currently trading and you're a manual trader, you'll see some truly great stories. You'll hear some truly great stories from some of the traders that Gemma's interviewed. You really
Give a couple of examples.
Well, Shay, for example. So Shay is a fantastic trader. He
and a fantastic guy.
Fantastic, all round fantastic guy. All right. So he's a fantastic automated trader because he put the effort and time into the system. Now he's got $1 million in funding from multiple prop firms. He's had some serious payouts, and what he's done with those payouts, he's actually started to build and grow his own personal account where he's got over 100k now in personal capital that he's just continued to grow and compound through using an automated trading system. So the withdrawals you get from your funded trading accounts, which is the main goal for most traders because it's a quick way to scale up, he's actually took those withdrawals, put them in a funded trading account and now compounded that. So he's got $1 million in funded. You know, we've got Jake. Jake's been here since day one. Gemma's also done an interview with Jake. Jake is an absolute master of the system. Again,
he knows it inside out.
Again, because
he knows it nearly better than you.
I haven't got that far, but you know, he's pretty damn good because he's putting the time. You know, if you put time into anything, you get to understand it at a whole different level, right? He's putting the time, and he's had multiple withdrawals from multiple prop firms. He's got a huge amount of funding, and just like Shay, they both put in the time, right? There's all these different traders out there from different walks of life that are now full automated traders. I mean, you got Dan, and we spoke about Dan on multiple occasions, failed. And he would tell you this, you know, he failed for 4 years. He got funded with FTMO, breached it, lost it. And then within 3 months of being at the Forex Club, he was funded with, I think, over 200 grand at that point. He's got more than that now. He was funded with over 200 grand. I think he's approaching 500k at the moment. If he hasn't already got that, I haven't spoken to him for a couple of weeks now, actually, about his funding.
And you wait for this. Go on. Tell them how much he's had in.
Well, in the last 5 months, he's averaged, so that's not bang on 10 grand per month, but over the last 5 months, he's averaged 50 grand. So 1 month maybe in 5 grand, another month maybe in 15, right? But he's averaged 50,000 in withdrawals. That is actually in his bank. So that money isn't just in the air. He's hoping to get it. He's got that money sat in his bank right now. And that's all from automated trading.
So those people that set up, so they've got to put the time in to do the tutorials. Once they've done all the tutorials and they're set up, what if they don't have the time to get going? What implementations are coming in this year for next gen to speed up the process of being ready to go live?
So a part of what we do is always trying to make the user experience as best as it can possibly be. So we've got different features that are coming out. And they're coming out this month, actually. So this is the start of 2026. So we've got all these beautiful features coming out. We've got the Wizard AI. So the Wizard AI is the first of its kind. It's connected, so to speak, with the automated trading system. So you can actually talk to an automated trading system in a chatbot window, a bit like ChatGPT, right? It's in that window.
You can see examples above now.
So you can actually talk to the system. You can say, I'd like a strategy on gold with over 70% strike rate with a drawdown of less than 5%. What have you got? And it will give you all the strategies that it's got on its database. Here you go. This is what I've got for gold. What else would you like to know? Okay, now show me one which has made over 40% profit with the same parameters. Then once you've got a strategy that you like, it'll give you a little code. And that code, you'll just copy and paste into your next gen system. And there's the strategy. It's done for you. It's ready to go. And now you can tweak it. You can make it to your own liking. You can customize it and then make it live. And it'll start taking trades for you. It's as quick as that. So we've got these different, very innovative ideas that are coming out and coming into play. The first of its kind worldwide for this sort of technology. And this is going to help traders massively because now you can compare different strategies. You can ask for different strategies. You can communicate with the automated trading system rather than it just being a system that sits on your computer.
It's going to be absolutely insane.
You can now communicate with it. Yeah, which is insane.
It's going to be absolutely insane.
So what the way we was already creating strategies, that way is still going to be present. That is also a fantastic way leveraging AI. But now we've got a secondary way in which you can actually talk and communicate with the system. So this is going to be huge, absolutely huge.
So someone could go live within minutes, pretty much using the new Wizard AI software.
Yeah, so I'd say after watching the tutorials,
yeah.
I always preach so much like you need to watch the tutorials because you need to understand that this is the system that you're using. And then you'll understand how to use, for example, our AI system that you can talk to and things like that. But after the tutorials, like you're pretty much going to be good to go. And then you could be in the live market. You could be looking to try and take a funded trading account challenge. I mean, you can use the system how you like. It's up to you. So these are the sort of updates that we've got coming in. We pride ourselves on being innovators in industry and trying to become the absolute best trading software that is available. I
think it is
globally.
I don't think we're trying to become.
I think from what I've seen already, I think we already are. It's a hard statistic to gauge, but with the new upgrades we've got coming out, we're certainly top contenders. That's for sure.
So the question that I'm asked a lot on the Zoom calls that I do with new members coming in is how does next gen keep moving with the market cycles? How does it adapt so quickly? Because you look at the stats and they're like, okay, that's back tested data. If it does take, I don't know, the max consecutive losses, it does match that, or it takes a couple more. How do our members adjust so quickly to be back in the markets, making money again?
Okay, so for any trading strategy, manual or automated, you look at past data only, right, to see if the strategy is any good. So if you're a manual trader, you'll go back over your manual trading data. Is going to take you hours and days. It's a waste of time, right? You can use automated trading now. It takes you 3 seconds, literally 3 seconds to backtest the whole year. So from that data is going to give you an edge. So the edge is, right, yes, I've got my max consecutive losses much higher than my losses. I'm trading on the best days of the week in the best sessions. My drawdown's low, my strike rate's high, so on. Well, you get all the stats in your favor. You know what those stats are because we tell you on the tutorials. Now that gives you an edge. Now the strategy is either going to perform better, worse, or the same in the live market. So you put the strategy live, bang, great, we're looking good. Now, after X amount of time, you might start noticing, okay, the strategies over the last couple of weeks, over X amount of trades, been more break even than profitable. It's not losing money, it's not making money, been more break even. All you simply do, you open up your next gen settings, you can tweak some filters because you get access to everything. Everything's totally bespoke to you. You tweak some filters, and then you can see now over the last couple of weeks, with these parameters that you've just tweaked, you would have made profit. Great, brilliant. All you've done, you've adjusted a few settings, you're back in the live market with a more enhanced strategy, which would be a merging market cycle. So now the market cycle starting to merge. So you're like, okay, I need a strategy which is fully enhanced and capable of trading this new market cycle that what we're currently merging into, right? This could be 6 months later, it could be a year later. We don't know. The data will tell us. That's the beautiful thing. The data will tell us. I can make some tweaks. Bang! I've now got an enhanced strategy ready to carry on trading and making me profit. It's that simple. Once the strategy data starts to go flat, which you've got access to 24/7, it's yours. You'll see it happening in the live markets. You can then just make the adjustments, get that data looking sharp again, and you make the strategy live.
Sometimes it is just literally one click of a button, like turn a Friday off, because you can literally control anything.
Yeah, it can be just a few little tweaks can make a massive difference, and you'll know what to do because you've learned from the tutorials. And also you've got all the help and support of all the traders that have already got success with the system that you're currently using. So you're going to be in a group, right, of all the traders that already got funding, already got payouts, already having success with the automated trading system that you're learning to use. So you've got all the help and support there that you could possibly need.
And why do next gen members get so much success using prop firm funding? Because you see traders all over Instagram trying to pass prop firms. They're going up, then they go into massive drawdown. But next gen seems to just catch it really nicely, and that's how we got $100 million in prop firm funding in 2025.
Yeah, I think with next gen, it's not like the holy grail of trading, right? Nothing is. So we need to remember that nothing will just win. It's not actually mathematically possible. However, we will win more than we lose over time, because what next gen does, it gives us an edge. And with that edge, we can look at a prop firm challenge. We can say to ourselves, okay, I've got 5% daily drawdown. So when I'm creating a strategy, I know I don't want any more than 5% drawdown, because if that happens in a day, I've breached my funded trading account challenge. So when I'm creating a strategy, I'm looking for 3% drawdown or below. Simple. So a lot of it's just common sense. And then what next gen will do is going to do its best to try and stick to that for you. And if it doesn't, again, if it goes a bit flat, you can sharpen it up, and then away you go again. So the system's dynamic. So dynamic means that it's not just one strategy that we're all using. That's a fixed strategy. And once that strategy stops using, that's it. It's done. It's dead. The next gen system no longer works. It's a dynamic strategy. We're all using completely different strategies. And because of that, prop firms don't mind us all using the next gen system, because all our strategies are slightly different. And then you've got that strategy here. It will stick to the plan. It will stick to the risk management. And it's not taking emotional decisions, which manual traders do. So, for example, why do a lot of manual traders fail prop firm challenges? Because they might see something happening in the market. Oh my God, this looks good. It looks like it's going to keep going up. They chuck on 20 lots. What happens? Price goes back down. They've just breached their challenge.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Because they tried to beat their challenge in one silly trade, which wasn't even a trade. It wasn't data backed. It wasn't strategy backed.
They just did it.
Where with next gen, it is data backed. It is a strategy. It's going to do exactly as it's told. It's not going to act emotionally. It's not going to take stupid trades which humans take. And then that way it's give you a much more of an edge, much more of a chance, a higher probability of getting funded than, of course, getting the payouts, which is what we want.
Exactly. And where do you see, so 100 million last year.
Yeah.
Let's put a figure on where you want to see members this year.
Well,
200 million, 300?
Yeah, I like to always outdo the previous year with everything.
Yeah.
So, of course, member success is extremely important for me, because my business wouldn't be successful if I didn't create successful traders. So that's why I have a successful business. So it's in my best interest to make sure that the system is the highest quality, the best level system in the world that helps create successful traders, because then I have a successful business. My business is going to be successful if I create successful traders, right? So if I created shit traders, I'd have a shit business. So, so it's in my best interest to make sure that I'm continually investing in the software, right? So this year I want to make sure the software continues to grow, continues to be the best software in the world. I want to make sure that we're helping as many traders as we can get that success, because that's what just creates all round success for everyone. I want to see more traders getting funded, and I also want to see traders coming in and be able to use the system as easy as possible. That user experience is so important to me, which is why we've got these new upgrades coming out at the start of this year. Because the more technology grows, the more I can integrate different systems, the more I can make the user experience better, the more I can increase the results. And this year's just all about beating last year, and then the next year will be all about beating this year, and that's just what it is.
Keep growing.
You've got to stay hungry. You've got to stay ambitious. You know, if you stay complacent, and if you actually know, I think this is a good level now, that level drops down. You can't go to the gym, get your perfect physique, and stop going to the gym because you'll lose that physique.
Yeah.
You know, it takes constant input. If you want to stay sharp, if you want to stay the best, if you want to keep upgrading and keep enhancing, constant input all the time. And that's what this year is about. That's what next year is going to be about. That's what the year after that's going to be about. Nothing changes. It's the same mindset every year.
So one question that I ask on every YouTube episode that I do at the end is, a lot of people watch this and they're not members yet. They're sat on the fence. They must think, oh my God, this software is amazing. What would you say to people that sat on the fence right now thinking, should I, shouldn't I? What would you do if it was you?
Well, the only reason why you're not making a decision is because you don't have enough information. So you need more information to make an educated decision whether this software is for you or not. So the easiest thing is to contact Gemma and just book up a Zoom call. And a Zoom call is free. She will show you the system. She'll show you how it works. Now you've got more information about the system. You can understand it more. And now you can make a decision whether it's for you or not. Because automated trading, it isn't going to be for everyone, because some people just don't want to put in the work in the beginning. If you don't want to watch the tutorials, then it's not for you, right? You can't learn how to use the system because you can't bother to watch the tutorials. So if you're that type of person, there's no point talking to Gemma and trying to book in a Zoom call and find out more information, because you're going to waste your time, you're going to waste Gemma's time. But if you are the type of person that thinks, no, I do want to learn something new, I do want to turn a corner, I do want to change my life this year, and I do actually want to put a bit of effort into something and take it seriously, then contact Gemma, book up a Zoom call. She'll give you more information. She'll actually show you the system live on her screen, working in front of you. You
can ask any questions about the software, anything that you need to know about how it works, then that is exactly what I'm there.
And now you've got the information that you need to be able to make a decision. Instead of saying, is this for me or not? You'll say, yes, this is for me. And then you can get involved and start trading.
And guys, I love the software. So let's get on a call if you're doubting anything, and I'll show you exactly how it works. So thank you, Ryan, for coming on today. We've got a few more episodes. He doesn't know yet, but a few more episodes lined up for him.
A few surprise ones.
So keep watching, guys. There's some amazing interviews coming out from our members, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.
See you soon.